Hello and welcome to my craft room. I'm Theresa and this is my craft space in my RV trailer. I don't always say that, but once in a while I like to mention it because it's a good example of how you can have a lot of fun. Yep, I didn't turn the speaker off. It's a great example for how you can have a lot of fun with just a little bit of space for crafting. And I wouldn't actually say that this is just a little bit of space because this is a fifth wheel toy hauler, and I've got the garage space for me when we're not traveling. So I was going to see if I could show in the background what I did today. I made my first ribbon waterfall that is a decorative element, and it is also what's that word? You can use it. It's decorative, but it is functional. Functional is the word that I was looking for. It was going to kill me if I didn't think of it before I move on. So all you can see is our jackets right now because it's been cold here in Texas. So we've got our heavier jackets out and handy to put on as we go in and out of the trailer. So they are actually covering, let's see if I can point to it. Nope, not that way. Point that way. Right there is part of, nope, that was the door actually. But my ribbon waterfall is right there. And I have pictures on Instagram, and I think I did a short for it. So because I'm doing, ooh, maybe I didn't do a short. Maybe I just videotaped it. And I'll probably do it tomorrow because I've heard that if you do more than one video in a day, you're fighting your algorithms or something like that, that I pretend to talk once in a while, but I really seriously don't have a lot of information about that, a lot of knowledge. So real quick, I want to remind you to please visit my group, Junk Journaling United. Right now it's especially important because, sorry, little tickle. I'm planning for a collaboration in March. It's my very first collaboration that I planned and developed, and I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll support me because I'm going to need some help. So I'm looking for guest collaborators, but even though I want to officially have 15 guest collaborators, including me, I also would love for anyone who is in my neck of the woods that would like to participate, would participate as well in posting pictures either on my Facebook group at Junk Journaling United or posting on your Instagram or your YouTube channel, so on and so forth, your social media. If you've got TikTok and you post it on TikTok, I won't see it because I don't have a TikTok account, but I do have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and I even have a Pinterest that I really don't go look at very often, but I do have one. Also, please consider subscribing and liking and commenting on this video because that does help to inspire me, and if I'm able to do anything to inspire you, that's a real blessing to me as well. So this is my Happy Mail address. I don't really promote, this is an old graphic. I don't really promote Happy Mail because I don't have space for it. Hi April, nice to see you. Let's see, today's Sunday. Your video hasn't started yet, I guess. Yeah, because it's still a little bit early, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and get started. I've been yakking enough. Yesterday, I did this right here. So I made this, and I made another one on camera, and I walked you through my instructions for how I did this. I'm not going to go back over that because that's in yesterday's video, and you're welcome to go take a look at it. Today, so that I would have a space to put this in, I made a vellum covered pocket inspired by Roxy's creation. She did quite a few examples about maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And then this is one of my rusted elements, which I did a Instagram reel on. And so I love my rusted elements. And this is my idea book. So it's just a work in progress. So because we did that yesterday, I was thinking, let's imitate that today on a page that would go in a journal. So I've got this lovely piece of tea-dyed paper that someone, that my swap partner sent me for the Ephemerimber. So last October or so, I did have somebody reach out to me and say, hey, do you want a swap partner? I said, yeah, sure, let's give that a try. I've never done that before. And it actually was a lot of fun to do that. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my inks. And you know what? I'm going to switch gears here. I'm going to grab my ink spots. I have a ton of Stampin' Up ink spots. So I actually bought some Tim Holtz. Now that I think of it. All right, let's just stay with Tim Holtz. And we need something underneath. And I finally got around to labeling these. I had these in upside down because it's easier to pull them out like that. If I put them in the other way, I struggle with pulling them out. So I did it like this. And with these little labels, then I can tell what colors they are. Yesterday we went with blue, with that really pretty peacock blue. So today, and we've got blue in this, and like a brown. Let's go with this color here, because I can see some gray in here. Hickory Smoke. Let's try Hickory Smoke, because there's already some color in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down. And then turn it around and do it again. Now I'm going to run it along the edges. Can't believe today's Sunday already. I don't like it when my weekend goes by so fast. Oh, so I was talking about my Facebook group, and I talked about the collaboration. By the way, April, would you like to be part of my March collaboration? It's basically just, it's kind of like, not an exact repeat, but a lot of the same stuff that other YouTubers have gone over, including one that does this sort of thing a lot, Joey DeFee. But I think I've got it organized. Okay, I figured your live was pretty soon. I'll hop over there as soon as I'm done with this. But would you take a look at my Facebook group at the collaboration? Because I'd love for it if you had some time to join. Okay, so April's going to head over to Scrapbook Sage because they have a live YouTube video either about to start, probably about to start. Maybe it starts at 5 o'clock Central Time. And they're doing journals, travel journals, basically. Go on over there when you get a chance. Not until I'm done with my video, please. But unless you're watching the replay. But yeah, watch their live and also watch their replay later on. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some stamps. I'll just use this one. And some black ink. I think that's upside down. Okay, don't want to get too carried away with that. What was next? I got to get my card out. Excuse me. Substrate, pull ink paper, pad down. Oh, yeah. I need to get some more of this. Did I put it away? And I put it away the wrong side up, so it makes it difficult for me to get it out of there. Ugh. Okay, so I want to put more of this ink down. I think I'll see if I can grab a sponge from here. I don't like the way that's working. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to do is spritz. I'm glad I had my little recipe because I would have forgotten. And then take a paper towel and dab it, blot it. I don't see it showing up as good on the paper as it did the mixed media paper I used yesterday. So that was kind of a fail there for the spritzing. Embellish with stickers that are as transparent as possible. I think I'm going to replace that with tissue paper. I'm going to put some tissue paper down instead of that. Let's just see what happens. Okay, let's see. I want that to be more transparent. Some of it's going transparent. That's not up there at the top. So I'm just playing, folks. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just have an idea and I'm trying to accomplish my idea. See, some of that looks like it got really transparent. So let's see what happens when I dry it. So when I dried it, it went back to not being quite so transparent, and part of it is trying to lift up on me. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to try is some gesso because I want to get rid of some of these rough edges. I like the edge over on that side, so I don't want to take away from that as much. Okay, that's not bad. So, but I'm not satisfied with the transparency of the tissue paper for what I wanted. So, it's done, it's on there. I'm going to leave it, but it's not exactly what I wanted. What's next? Embellish with stickers. I already said that. Layered textiles with fussy cuts and snippets, rough up edges, and tear off corners. Okay, so I'm not going to use any more of this, I don't think. And I can tear the corners. And then we need to get the ink back out again. Now, textiles. That would be kind of cool. Not a lot of place to glue. I'm going to try throwing down some glue stick to see if it will help. Whoa! Wait, which side? The glue went through, so I'm not sure which side I was going to use. Cannot get that to stick. I'm using the wrong glue. Just using the wrong glue. Yeah, that's gonna work. Putting the glue stick lid on the... Let's try some all-in-one. Okay, let's make this happen. Now we're going to put one more textile layer down to help hold this down. That would be difficult to keep on there. Oh, I've been wondering how the person made this. I think they took something like this and they put some gold stuff on it. I'll bet you that's what happened. Let's put some of this down. Yeah, I just want a little bit like right there. and then take the rest of it off. Now, what are we going to do for a focal point? I'm going to rough the edges a bit while I'm thinking about that. Do a big bird, big flower, big butterfly. I'm leaning towards a big bird. Let's see what we've got in the basket. So the paper was in the basket that we, ooh, I did a doodle. What about a doodle? It's too big. If I tore some of the paper off, I could put it on there. The triumphant crossing of the big ridge. A toboggan is being pulled up the man-made ramp. Huh, interesting. do something like that. Is the focal point. Mostly paper in here. Well, it's kind of interesting. I decided I wanted to use the art glitter to make this a stronger adhesive, stronger adherence. Now I'm getting my grunge on. Ow! Pinched my finger. But all of a sudden I realized I didn't have my needle and my pen in my glue, and I was like, oh, it's gonna dry up like the other one did, and you saw me struggle trying to get the needle in. Okay, I haven't decided what color to spritz this. Okay, let's try Antique Linen. And then how about some black? And I'm going to try and spray over to the side so I don't get too much on. Ah. Okay, that's good. No more. Kind of too much there. Hopefully some of that will come up through the black, but I like it. It looks good. Looks really grungy. And then I think I want to do one more thing. This is Distress Foundry Wax Gilded. I do love to watch that turn. That was dumb. I do that when I heat embossing powder too. Burn my finger. Okay, I don't know why. It's like, oh, is it hot? But that time, that's not what I did. I just actually, maybe that is what I did. Who knows? Okay, well, that's what I've got for you today. This would be a fun grunge page to go in a journal, and I will be doing some sewing on this, but I want to go take a look at what April and let's see, Scrapbook Sage is Dawn. That's what I thought. I didn't want to say it though because I wasn't sure. All right, thanks for joining me. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button. It doesn't cost you anything, and I think it's a big help to me for algorithms for other people to find my videos. And I'd love it if you're not already a subscriber, if you consider subscribing. And I sure do hope to see you in the next video.